So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the information to solve this. So first you'll notice that there's the 1 mole, the 2 moles, the 2 moles, and the 3 moles. And those come from the coefficient. So there's the 3, so it's 3 moles of that substance, 2 moles of this substance. So that comes from, I filled that first row in, and it's been filled in for you from the balanced equation. The second row is the molar mass. So for this first one, it's Mg3P2. So I took the molar mass of Mg times 3 plus the molar mass of P times 2, and I got 135. So this is the molar mass of Mg3P2. And I leave it as is because the coefficient in front of Mg3P2 is 1. So this statement is true for every one of those. But notice here for the iron 3 nitrate, the FeNO3, here I found its molar mass to be 242. However, there's 2 of them, so I multiply by 2, so 242 times 2, and I get 484 grams. So I'm going to use the 484 grams here to account for that. There's 2 moles of those. For the FeP, there is 87 grams. Where did that come from? It's the molar mass of Fe plus the molar mass of P. But since there's 2 FePs, I take times 2 here and I get the 174. And lastly, I take the molar mass of Mg, of magnesium nitrate, MgNO3 here, and then I multiply it by 3 because there's 3 of them, and I get 444 grams. So that's how I set up the first row of that. That row has been copied down, but now we can use for every statements. So the problem says for 270 grams of Mg3P2. So I should have had the balanced equation. I just ran out of room here. So keep referring back to the balanced equation at the top of the page. I'm going to put 270 grams. So 135 to 270 is times 2. And I want to know how many moles of Fe3P2. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to come down here times 2. So 2 times 2 is going to give me 4. And I'm going to get my answer of 4 moles of FeP from that. For my next one, same process, 270 grams. And why do I know to put it under here? Because this is the column with the Mg3P2. Okay, so to go from here to here, I multiplied by 2. So now I want to look, I'm interested in the FeP. FeP is here, okay, it's this column here, and it's grams. So I'm going to take the grams and I'm going to multiply by 2. So 174 times 2 is 348 grams. For the next one, I have 1,111 grams of magnesium nitrate. So I'm going to go 1111 grams. Okay, so here to here is times 2.5. So times 2.5. I'll put the 5 there. Okay, so now I need to know from moles. So moles of this. So I'm going to go moles of FeNO3 times 2.5 gives me 5 moles here. The last one, I do the same one, grams here. This is times 2.5. And so now I'm going to go here times 2.5, and I get 1,211 grams of FeNO3. So that's the process we use for solving these problems. So this is if I want to use the for every statements. I have to spend the time up front setting up my table, but then solving the problem is a much faster process.